Welcome to my channel. This is Destined to Love Tarot. I'm here bringing you all your Pisces truth and love general love reading. This is for March. Keep in mind, Pisces, this is a general reading. If you need a more personal reading for your own personal situation, I am available, and the information is listed below in the description box. Don't forget, Pisces, leave a comment below letting me know if you find this helpful and insightful. Like, share, subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, I greatly appreciate it. And this is a general reading, so take what's yours and leave the rest. If it don't apply to you, Pisces, just let it fly. Also, don't forget, I opened up a Patreon page over there for support. If you want to support me in these videos and this channel, I greatly appreciate it. Check me out over on Patreon. I will also be having pick a card videos over on Patreon. They will not be uploaded on the YouTube channel, just on Patreon over there. So if you're interested in just supporting the channel, go on over to Patreon. So we're going to see what is the truth behind this person you're dealing with, whether they are your soulmate, twin flame, or just someone you were dating, are dating, whatever the case may be. We'll see, get some insight into what's going on with this individual and how they're feeling about this connection that you all share. So right here, we definitely see this person is not trying to really move forward at this time, Pisces. We have that Six of Swords in reverse. We have the Emperor, the Rebel in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse, and a lot of reversals here. They are not feeling like you all can heal and repair and get the balance restored in this connection that you all share. At this time, this is how they are feeling. You know, they're not wanting to move forward into a new cycle, but also I feel like they're not moving away from the situation either. They need to make a decision here with that Two of Wands and take action towards it, and they're not doing that either because they still feel like they still have, you know, they're on the fence about your situation. They don't know if you all are able to repair it and move forward happily, or if you all should just let it go. But they are not taking action any action forward, but they're not taking any action moving away from your connection either. They need to make a decision and act upon it, and they're not doing that right now. You know, they are just not really wanting to move away from the situation. There's a lot of emotion still there, and they kind of fear making the wrong decision as well. You know, they're afraid that they may make the wrong choice if they decide to not work on this and stay, that, you know, it won't be for their best good. And so they're just afraid to move forward. They don't really want the relationship to be done either. You know, they didn't want, I feel like this person didn't want it to be over, and so that's why they're not able to just take control and move forward or away from the situation. They're not feeling very confident that you all can heal the relationship, and they're not feeling confident as enough as well to walk away. Let's pull some cards for you, Pisces, and see what's going on with you in this situation. Yeah, there is that imbalance, and you don't want to be separated from this individual either. You want to still try and work on your situation, yeah, with this individual. Yeah, you're hoping to get the balance restored. I feel like maybe they were dating someone else, or just had a lot going on. They were trying to juggle too much, doing too much, and so now you're hoping for things to be able to take action towards changing things, getting the balance restored, because right now you're definitely feeling imbalanced, and like you didn't get your justice. You know, you didn't want the separation either, and you feel like you've put so much into it and you didn't get you're due. You're just due, you know. And I feel like you don't want to be, isolated from this individual and not communicating with them. You really want to be able to come back together and restore the balance and work on your situation. You want to have a successful outcome with them, but you just don't feel like you all can get it back going, that you all can't really change the situation. We're going to clarify the cards here and get some more information on behind this individual. They are definitely needing to do some inner work on themselves, but I don't feel like they're doing it at this time. You know, they're not heeding the guidance right now from their spirit guides towards healing themselves and, you know, everything that has occurred, and doing their necessary inner work on themselves. They're not doing that at this time. Solitude here, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So, you know, the situation has come to an end and they're just being to themselves and self-reflecting on themselves and what do they want moving forward. And I feel like as well, though, with that Emperor reverse, they were a very controlling individual, and they weren't being very straightforward and honest, or they were a little bossy and can be a little condescending. And they're needing to work on that, but they're not doing the work. They don't feel like they need to work on themselves. Divine timing here. So they're trying to release that need to control everything and be so bossy and run the way this situation is going. They're kind of trying to let go of that need to control and trust the universe. So they're just self-reflecting right now and waiting on the right time. And also waiting on the right time for when the universe says to them, hey, it's time to take action. Now it's time for you to do something, you know, take some action towards this situation. Then we have two cards popped out here to clarify the Six of Swords, inner child and third party. So that just lets me know here two things going on here. Again, like I said, they need to do some inner work on themselves, and they're not doing that. They need to heal that. And then also there's a third party situation that was caused some trouble in your situation as well. So there was a third party situation whether that's a person that and they were cheating and lying and being deceptive, or whether that's the job or a family member, whatever the case may be, causing interference. There's a need to heal these things before you all can even try and move forth. And so they're not working on themselves. Some of them are not working on themselves because they are still dealing with a third party situation. But also, like I said, that is something that has already occurred, and maybe they're done with that, and but they're not doing the work on themselves just yet. Then we had separation here, wanting to clarify that Two of Wands. So again, they know they need to make a decision about this relationship, and they need to take action towards it. You know, do I want to remain separated, or do I want to come back together? This person is not really taking much of action here. And we have Unawakened, clarifying that Moon card there, past lives. So again, they are not doing this person is not doing a lot of work right now. Well, they are. We do have the Solitude here. They are trying to do some self-reflection, but I think they may be being distracted here during this time by another situation, and so they're working on themselves, but very slowly, not very actively working on themselves, because they are focused on other things right now. Devotion here, clarifying this justice in reverse, this breakthrough. You know, you are wanting to get the balance restored because you are dedicated to this person and this individual, and you just don't want to walk away just yet. We have mirroring, clarifying the Hermit card in reverse. Again, a lot of soul searching and self-reflection, and you don't want to be, you know, alone. You don't want to be apart from this individual, and so you're just really, but you know, they're not really communicating with you, so you don't have much of a choice now, and so you're just reflecting on within yourself at this time. And we have crossroads here, clarifying the Creator card you have here. So again, you're at a crossroads as well, though, when it comes to this connection. You know, you want to create something new, but you're on the fence about it because of the third party situation and the lack of inner work that they appear to not be doing at this time. During this time of separation, they should be really doing a lot more work on themselves, and they're not at this time. They're kind of focused on something else here, but you all are, you know, you're understanding your dedication to this situation, and you just feel like you didn't get what you deserved out of the connection because you were really committed to them in this situation, and you didn't get your justice, you know, and you're really thinking about that and reflecting on that, and you're still at a crossroads though. Do I want to move forward, take action forward, and try to balance this thing out, or do I want to move on to something else? Now, with the awareness card there, expanding your conscious awareness, we have the victim and self-worth. Both fell out to clarify that. And that to me is saying you're becoming aware. You're realizing that I don't have to continue to be a victim to this person and this situation. I know my self-worth and my value. I love myself enough and more, and I deserve more than what this person has been giving me. I deserve more than to be lied to, cheated on, misled, neglected, and you know, so you're realizing that you are not a victim. You are the creator of your reality, and you're ready to take action towards getting yourself into a new situation, a new, more balanced situation there. You're not going to be a victim anymore, realizing that you create your own reality, which is why here we have you creating something, and at that crossroads thinking about, what do I want to create for myself now moving forward, because I deserve much more than this. And so we have here commitment and fall both came out. To clarify that Two of Pentacles, which says moment to moment. So in this moment, living in the moment, you just want to get that balance back, you know, and you're committed to moving into a brand new cycle. You are committed to a new beginning because you deserve more, and you're committed, you know, you are going to be moving into a new cycle. You could possibly be dating someone else as well, though, with that Two of Pentacles. And that's why you're realizing that you're at that cross. Some of you are at that crossroads saying, hey, I have my old person and I have this new person. I don't deserve what I received from the previous individual. I deserve so much more, and I don't want to be a victim to that anymore, and so I should move forward into a new cycle with this new individual, onto a new commitment. So I feel like a lot of you, some of you are dealing with someone else, and you have a couple options, and you're trying to decide who you would like to move forward with, because that other individual, you just feel like they are not working on themselves, and you all just don't see that now is the time for anything moving forward. I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards here and see what else is going on with this individual. What other truths are there that you all need to know? We have balance here. So they're they're doing some work because we have them in solitude a little bit there. Feel like they could be trying a little bit to get the balance restored, but we do have that Six of Swords in reverse. So right now they're just not there. They're getting there, but they're not there because we also have the unawakened, and they're doing a lot of shadow work on themselves, Pisces. So they still have some work to do. Let's get another card here, see what else is going on with this person. Yeah, we have freedom. So they're just learning to change their ways of thinking and their behaviors and thoughts, and moving beyond their limiting beliefs and behaviors. And then also that to me as well, saying right now this person is just content, being happy by themselves. They're okay being to themselves at this time. They don't really want to reconcile right now. They're okay in separation. Yeah, they're okay with things the way they are right now. It says death here. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings, you know. They're working on themselves a little bit, but I feel like this person has other things distracting them right now, and so they're just trying to balance themselves, their lives, and just learning to be alone and content as such, you know. And open to any new beginnings if they present themselves, but I feel like they're just not taking action towards any new beginnings right now. So I feel like they're content being single and to themselves, and you are content as well. You're working on yourself, you're growing, and you are moving to, you know, some of you possibly have someone else that you're looking to pursue. Heart-to-heart conversations came out here in the Romance Angels deck. So it looks like there is a possible conversation that could be had. We do have you all, and you're in hermit mode, they're in hermit mode, but looks like there is some communication that could come about. There are some things that looks like they may want to say to you. So we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So if you were hoping for some communication to come through, it looks like it could possibly come through. Yeah, and we also have honeymoon here. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. But this card to me is saying, be content with where you all are right now. Enjoy this moment. If you're in separation and not communicating, be fine with that. And if they reach out to you and want to have a conversation, meet up for lunch and go on a date, whatever the case may be, just be open and receptive, and trust that things will unfold the way they are meant to unfold. Then we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So I definitely feel like for some of you, this person may decide to come out of solitude and reach out because they're ready to come out of that aloneness and try and balance your situation out for a lot of you, and which is why you're at that crossroads there. They're going to reach out with a message or phone call to talk and get together because they want to maybe have that new beginning now, because endings makes rooms for new beginnings. So once they come through that awakening, that clarity, and do the work on themselves, they may definitely reach out to you all. Let's get a couple of cards here for advice. We have acceptance. You are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. So again, accept the situation for what it is at this time, you know. Don't try and force things forward. Just flow with the universe. Trust divine timing. Work on your own individual selves, your independence, your confidence, your self-worth, and your value. Focus on your own self right now and just accept the situation as it is. And when it's time for things to change, they will change. We have empathy here. So I definitely feel like for some of you, because of that heart-to-heart conversation, this person may reach out to extend an apology, because we also have express your love, a romantic gesture. So for some of you, an apology could be coming, and priorities here. Make yourself a priority. And then also I feel like this person still holds you at a high priority in their lives as well. But again, this is advice, so loving, caring, nurturing yourself, valuing yourself, accepting things as they are. Work on your independence, your confidence, making yourself a priority, raising your vibrations up, keeping your thoughts and words positive, and just focusing on your own life and individual path and situation at this time. But I definitely feel like for some of you, you could be receiving an apology because we definitely have a conversation that's going to be had. Let's see what some possible future possibilities are. We have the triumph. So definitely a victory is at hand for a lot of you. That conversation that will be had will get some forward movement. There will be some movement. If you haven't been, you all haven't been communicating with this individual, but there's going to be some movement coming about here. Because everyone has done a lot of self-reflection and soul searching, meditating, praying, and really going over everything. There'll definitely be a conversation about maybe a possible new commitment. So just have trust and faith and keep going on your spiritual path, moving forward, taking action. But we definitely have some change and movement on the horizon for this situation. There is a victory to be had. So just have faith and trust, Pisces, that things will work out for everyone's greater good. Whether you all move forward together or apart, it'll all serve your greater good. So I hope you all found this helpful and insightful, Pisces. If you did, leave a comment below. If you need a personal reading, the information is always in the description box. Thanks for watching. See you all soon.